Why is title important? Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, it's Talisa, your whole life realtor. I'm here at a client's property waiting on a contractor, but I wanted to come on. So I wanted to come on and just take this as an opportunity to talk to you all about something that has been on my mind. So I'm all for Detroit. I'm pro Detroit. Definitely excited about all the development that's happening in the area and all the opportunity that's here. So if you want to know more about the opportunity, call me. Talisa Cohen, the realtor who listens, on Facebook. Talisa, your whole life realtor on Instagram. But connect with me if you want to know about all the opportunity that's happening in the Metro Detroit area. But back to what I was talking about. One of the things that I want you to all be aware of when you're purchasing, whether it's your primary residence and especially if it's an investment property where maybe you're paying cash, this idea of title is a big issue. So you want to be cautious. I would not advise obtaining a property via a quitclaim deed because there is no reassurances there. And oftentimes how a quitclaim deed is executed or initiated is someone going online, printing off a copy of a quitclaim deed form, both parties signing off on it. No verification of identity, no verification of ownership, no verification of any liens or any things that might encumber the title. And then so the new owner pays cash and believes they have inherited this property or assumed ownership of this property. Then years later, depending on what their plan is for the dwelling, whether they plan to live in it and keep it in their family for generations, or whether they're planning to do a fix and flip, what have you, title issues can make that a problem. So if you're having title issues, you cannot sell the property, easily or free and clear without going through some other additional steps to clear title, and hopefully, you are able to do that. But even to do a refinance, if you have an encumbered title, the opportunity to do, the BRRRR method where people are talking about buying, rehabbing, refinancing, and repeating. These things are not really possible when you have a title that is not free and clear. So I want to caution you to, one, work with the realtor when you're talking about exploring the possibility of acquiring property, whether it's your own residence or if it's going to be an investment property. And two, that realtor should work with solid people. I know a couple companies that I work with personally that, are really on top of doing their due diligence. So Detroit Title and Escrow, Title Icon, these are a few companies that I am aware of that I have worked with in the past that, really take serious, such as myself or the same as myself, to make sure the due diligence is being done, to make sure that they understand the client's objectives, and to also make sure that they're properly setting the client's expectations so that all the things align. Expectation, objectives are being met, and the results that you get make the expectations or the goals possible. So yeah, I just wanted to take that time because, I've come into a couple different deals as of late where the seller purchased one incident where the seller acquired a property from a family member, purchased it no less, only to find out, 15, 20 years later when she was going to sell that there were things that encumbered the title, that there were actually liens from the previous owner that made it impossible for her to sell the house. And there was, all types of plans being made. We definitely were able to capitalize on this very vibrant market that we're in the city of Detroit to give her a great purchase price, all to find out that title issues were going to make that not feasible for that time, but we're still working to work through those issues. Also important to have a realtor who doesn't give up just because things are challenging. But another deal where I don't represent the seller in this particular case, I represent the buyer, but we are going through the process of purchasing this property. It's a cash offer, but I still advise my clients to work with a title company to have a proper title search performed. And then in doing that due diligence, we did find out that there is a lien on the property. I'm not sure if the seller was aware or not, but here we are, you know, in the process. This is a cash deal, so the closing was anticipated to be like a short process, 10 business days. And we are having to navigate and work through some title issues to see if this transaction is even possible. So, you know, you have a seller who was looking to move on to some things that he wanted to do in his future, who is, you know, got to clear up some things from the past that this property has, in order to be able to do that. And then my client, the buyer, is looking forward to purchasing it and investing more money into the city. And, you know, we may have to go and look at another opportunity. I don't know. So just wanted to take this time to talk to you guys about that. And I hope you're having a great day. Oh, and then let me just point out, you notice my sweatshirt. I'm loving it. This is from Detroit's Future is Female. Check out the brand. The owner, Dominique Davenport, is doing great things in the city. A family-owned business, and I love it. Well, I will talk to you all later, and I hope you have a great weekend. NFL Draft 2024, go Detroit.